right in the city center of our capital. It's a beautiful Saturday evening, I could say. It's between 5 and 5:30. Not so many people in the city and a really nice atmosphere. So let me show you what's going on here in this area. I will just change the camera so that you will notice what a beautiful atmosphere we have here. So as most probably you know, Reshiran Square, the main square here in the city center. There are 5 streets bringing us from different parts of the city, like this one now coming ahead of you, Trubar Street, the main connection between the city center and St. Peter's Church. Then we have department store Urbans. So let me show you a few details on the top. There's also a statue of Mercure, the protector of all commerce, people working in trade. Then we have another street, which is called Miklošić Street. This is the one that you will need if you come to Ljubljana by bus or by train. Then we have already the Red Church from 1600s. Very nice Franciscan church. Lots of people think this is our cathedral, but it's not, you know. It's a Franciscan Roman Catholic church, and lots of people like to meet here because it's right in the city center. Then ahead of us, we have Green Palace at the beginning of so-called Chopova Street, which is, I think, the most international street in Ljubljana. Lots of young people like to discover it over there. Then ahead of me will be another Wolf Street, quite important for you if you come to Ljubljana by car because it takes you to the Congress Square where a garage is set. And then we have the main one, which takes us to the old part of the city. As you can see on the top of the hill, there is a castle, Grad castle. Actually, we should say a fort, but you know, it's nice to hear that we have also a castle in Ljubljana. 3 bridges are bringing us to the old part of the city. The central one you can see ahead of us. Then we have one on one side, just behind those poplar trees, and then one on the other side, again, poplar trees. And this is also the direction of our market area. Today, Saturday, the main market day, a lot of people went to the market to buy some fresh fruits, vegetables, salads. All that is stretched between these 3 bridges. And then all along the river of Ljubljanica, where the arcades of the architect Josef Plečnik are, down to the Dragon's Bridge. About Dragon, I will tell you maybe a few words in some other times. Now, just maybe some details of our river of Ljubljanica. There are some nice green colors. Most probably you noticed that green and white are the colors of our city of Ljubljana and also our river of Ljubljanica. It's nice and green these days. It's flowing further to the east, so the direction where we are looking now at the moment is direction to the east. And then Ljubljanica flows into the longest river of Slovenia, called Sava, Sava, and then Sava flows towards Zagreb, Croatia, and then along the border, Bosnia and Herzegovina and Croatia, further to Belgrade, and then in Belgrade it flows into Danube River, and then all these water flows further to the Black Sea area. On one of the other occasion, I'm going to tell you also the story of Jason and Argonauts, which is really cute. They were all over, and we have, of course, also our Slovenian version. Between those poplar trees ahead of us, most probably you notice the monument to the greatest Slovenian poet, Prešeren. Above him, there is also a muse. So now, let's say after 1905, this square is called Prešeren Square, but before it was called Virgin Mary Square because of the Franciscan church that I mentioned already at the beginning of this session. On your right hand side now, there is also one man playing accordion, and accordion is a kind of a typical Slovenian instrument. Of course, lots of times we use also a guitar, play on a guitar or a trumpet, but without accordion, there is no Slovenian music, we could say. As you noticed, quite a lot of people outside. I mean, it's not cold. It's not cold. Temperatures are around 8 degrees. That would be around what, 40, 42 Fahrenheit. So it's pretty warm for January, beginning of February. That's the period of snow. So that's why lots of locals went also to ski in the slopes, just half an hour, 1 hour away from here. Uh, yes, and we are also not encouraged to spend much time, outside these days. But anyway, I really wanted to show you how beautiful it is here in the city on Saturday evening. So let me change the camera now. Thank you for your attention. Wish you a really nice Saturday evening and, of course, a very beautiful Sunday. Thank you. Bye bye from Ljubljana.